Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Welcome back to Papa Boris playing some Hearthstone. My god, I have not played this game in a long time. But the Plague Quarter was released a couple days ago, so I figured we should check out the bosses. As before, I'm not really doing any pre-playing before doing these videos, so we'll just see how it goes. The first dude, Noth, gives a pretty crappy reward, actually. I don't really like the Stone Skin Gargoyle very much, but his hero ability is kind of nifty. It's passive, so you don't activate it. Whenever an enemy dies, raise a 1/1 skeleton. So you generally, with this, do not want to play a deck where you have a lot of dinky things that die, for example, my Poison Eggs deck. So just go ahead and grab my girlfriend's Priest deck, on the belief that it'll be cool to try to steal some of the opponent's cards. If that fails, I will try my Zoo deck, because Zoo seems like it's a generally versatile and strong way to beat down on the opponent. Let's see how this goes. Noth the Plague Bringer. Yes. Okay. Let's not really worry about any of these cards. I'm fishing for our Northshire Clerics, Light Wardens. I put a Wild Pyromancer in here as well for some mass removal, and also to help against these 1/1 skeletons. I did see that hero ability before I started playing. Alright, hopefully the Light Warden doesn't die right now. Taunt Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions. Very intriguing creature. Okay. I think I'd rather buff the Northshire Cleric than the Light Warden. It's a more valuable card overall. And, let's see if my opponent has a way of killing the Light Warden. Don't know if he has a Mortal Coil or what. Nope. Okay, great. So we'll play a Light Warden. Heal up. And yeah, let's kill this thing off. None of my stuff... Well, actually... crap. My Light Warden will die. But I can kill this thing off. So, okay, we're hanging in there for now. Death Rattle, destroy your opponent's weapon. Very amusing. This is not an unlockable card, it would seem. I could actually let everything survive, so I will do so. We're gonna buff this up. Get a card. Heal it up to... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I messed up. It only has 4 health. Whoops-a-daisy. Well, that was a waste. I should have healed my Northshire Cleric. And my Northshire Cleric's doing a pretty good job of killing these things that pop. And also give me tons of cards. So maybe I'll hang in there. Flesh-eating ghoul. That's unfortunate. Ah, shoot. I really wish I had healed this when I had the chance. Holy Smite is a good draw. Do I want to heal? I don't think I actually want to heal. I think what I want to do is play a Mogushan Warden. Smackety-dackety. And okay, it's a little bit worrying that this flesh-eating ghoul cannot be killed at the moment because I only have 2 creatures. But hopefully I'll find some answer before things get too bad. Alright. Holy Smite, you arrive just in time. So let's think. I think I want to heal up my guy. And, I mean, I'm hoping that this is not Counterspell or Spellbender or anything. It's not. Ah, it's Duplicate, the new Mage Secret, which is a common card here. Luckily, I don't particularly care about Duplicate at the moment. The opponent can replay 2 Flesh-Eating Ghouls if he wants to. That doesn't bother me. I'm just happy that I got the Flesh-Eating Ghoul out of here. So he does have a Mortal Coil, so had I healed the Northshire Cleric way back in the day, instead of my Light Warden, I would actually have been able to, I mean, the Northshire Cleric would have lived there. Put a secret from your deck into the battlefield. Oh my god. Alright, well, here's where Shadow Madness will be helpful. I don't have any secrets, unfortunately. But at least I stopped the opponent from getting a secret. Gonna heal that up, or kill that. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna just play a Harvest Golem instead of healing this up. I think it's better to get an extra creature out than to heal this Warden. Especially because the Warden is currently set to live. Never mind, he's dead. Well, at least I didn't waste any mana healing him. So still a win-win. Okay, luckily he didn't kill my Harvest Golem. That would have been the best play to make there. It's Mind Control. Okay. Could just drop the Sunwalker. Yeah, let's do Sunwalker Texas Ranger here. Heal up. I'm going to kill these guys so that my opponent does not get a free blowing up of my Divine Shield. The moment, I'm not really making any progress. He's got as many cards as I do, and... Ah, jeez. He's got as many cards as I do. The life situation is not really favoring me either. Alright, so Shadow Word Pain I think is going to have to hit the Acolyte. So he doesn't get any cards. I should have killed this Flesh-Eating Ghoul first though, so let's kill that off. Play the Holy Nova. He's going to get a secret now off that thing. Unfortunately, there's just no way I could avoid that. So hopefully it's a Vaporizer Ice Armor or something. No, it's quite possibly a Duplicate. I hope he's got something really big in this deck. Destroy all non-skeleton minions? Are you goddamn kidding me? That's ridiculous. That is absolutely stupid. And another secret. Great. Just great. Well, is it a counterspell? It is a counterspell, so these guys are going to live. We're going to have to hope for the Fen Creeper to hold to the fort against these little skeleton dudes. Destroy all non-skeleton minions. Are you goddamn kidding me? Okay, this is the problem. So now I've used both Holy Novas, and 5 1/1s make that 6 1/1s is no joke of a situation when you have no more Holy Novas. I have to get my Wild Pyromancer if I want to clear this stuff off. Shadow Word Death is not the most helpful thing. I could, of course, have mind-controlled Blood Mage Thalnos here, but that seems a little bit silly. Let's wait for the Wild Pyromancer. It is going to have to come up at some point. Oh my god, this game is idiotic. Freaking destroy all non-skeleton minions. Are you goddamn kidding me? Alright, so I'm not going to play Holy Fire here. The reason I'm not playing Holy Fire is I'm still hoping to find a Wild Pyromancer. Wild Pyromancer, Holy Fire his face, and then all this stuff is going to die. So, it's got to come up at some point, this Wild Pyromancer. Hopefully, in the next couple of turns. Okay, well this Engine Shield Master isn't quite what I was looking for, but it'll do. It's going to eat up 5 of those guys, and of course I'll get 1 guy back after this engine dies, but that's worth it. Well, my opponent actually plays an Abomination, which is kind of amazing that the Taskmaker, or that the programmers would actually put an Abomination into this deck, because it kills off all of the ghouls. Of course, Cult Master's pretty good, giving him cards off of these things. Still, if I Holy Fire the Abomination, everything else goes kaput. So that's good. Alright, oh, there's the Pyromancer. Well, no need for it now. Heal the face, play the Pyromancer, pass the turn. So he's got a bajillion cards. I could maybe steal something. Oh, jeez. Shadow Word Death is not very good. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, is it worth it to Cabal Shadow Priest this unstable ghoul? I could mind control this, but then doesn't really achieve very much. This thing would go down to 1 health, unfortunately, when all was said and done. Ball sacks.
Let me change your mind.
I think I might lose this. Those cards from the Cult Master, and then of course those 2 freaking Plague Winds killing all my shit did me, and I'm not even going to have enough cards to do this all effectively. Mortal Coil, number 2, to kill the Pyromancer. I mean, I am going to get to kill this Abomination, and then everything else is going to clear out. But the problem is that, at the end of the day, I'm just going to run out of cards. Northshire Cleric is not the most helpful thing in the world. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll clear the board. I messed up. I could have actually played Northshire Cleric, healed it, and drawn a card. Maybe I don't really want to draw cards, though. Duplicate. What got duplicated? I have no clue. Oh my god, this is... Oh, he's out of cards. He's actually fatigued too. Interesting. All these Abominations are dropping down. If only I had something to use Shadow Word Death on. My opponent actually damages my Northshire Cleric for no reason. Is it worth it for me to draw cards, or should I just mind control? I am actually going to mind control because when these guys kill each other, it's going to deal 4 damage to him. I might just be able to beat him on fatigue. And then conveniently one of those guys is going to die. Alright, I can finally use Shadow Word Death on something. And that'll kill everything. Alright, is it worth it to play Gnomish Inventor? It is actually worth it because what this does is it gives me more damage. The damage is worth it, I think. Okay. Shadow Word Death, the middle one, to kill everything on either side. Play the Farseer to heal up. And I should win this fatigue battle because I still have 3 cards left and he's not really doing much to me. So he just killed everything I played, but he never made it anywhere. Alright, Cult Master is hilarious because I can now get him to draw extra cards. He should not have played that. Thought Still doesn't really do anything. So we kill the Flesh Eating Gold, get him to draw a card from the Cult Master. And then I hit him in the face. Heal. Pass the turn, and then the fatigue should kill him. Alright, that was quite the interesting game. I wasn't making any progress at all, but apparently neither was my opponent. And his Cult Master was too much of a good thing. This was just not his day. Oh god, that's hilarious. Alright. Next up is, I don't even know who this is. We have...
Hagen sent me a message telling me that he promises not to kill you if you don't play any cards against him.
I don't think that's true. Our reward is the Unstable Ghoul, which I'm not that excited about either. Alright, let's again try the Priest deck first. Zoo second. Oh, I didn't look at his hero ability. Oh, I'm thinking if it would be appropriate, I'd use the Poison Seeds deck against one of these guys, but I forgot to check. Okay, what do we got here? Well, we can't see his hero ability yet. So you mulligan all these expensive cards. What is the hero ability? Let me see it, people! Oh, not a good opening hand. Cannot get any of my early plays. So what is this? Oh my god, it's just like maximum amount of time. Deal 2 damage to the leftmost enemy minion. Oh, that's cute. Actually, a token deck would be pretty good against this. Because then he would just kill him with tokens. Alrighty. So far, so good. Alright, he loses a mana crystal and the coin to put this guy out there. I think that's a fair deal. I'll just kill it. Seems fine. So now he's behind on mana. These guys, so unfair. So unfair. If only I had more Shadow Word Pains. That would be super handy. Okay, we'll play this. This hits harder than the Mogushan Warden. That's actually more important to me right now than the taunt. I need to try to bring this thing down if I can. Another one of those guys. And a Soulfire. So he's way behind on cards. But he's doing fine on the... And he's way behind on mana too because he played 2 of these things. But I am a little bit in trouble. I've used my Shadow Word Pains pretty lightly, perhaps. I can run that in that. That's really pointless. No, it's not pointless. What am I talking about? Alright, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna borrow this thing. Hit that there. I'm not gonna Holy Smite just yet. We'll just pass the turn. So now I'm ready to clear out his board with a Holy Nova Holy Smite combo, and I should just win on card advantage. Or so is the Pope. Unfortunately, it buffed that guy, which prevents me from doing a board clear completely. But that's fine. We'll just Holy Fire this thing. Kill it that way, heal up a bit. Now these guys are going to die to Holy Nova next turn. He's not playing anything. In fact, I don't have to use Holy Nova here. I could Holy Smite Pyromancer. I think that's actually better. So we're going to do that. Holy Smite. And... Warden. I messed up. I should have put the Warden on the left. Oh my god. Then he couldn't have used his hero, but he had a Bane of Doom anyway. I get lucky. He gets a stupid Blood Imp instead of like a 6/6 or something. But yes, I should have put the Warden on the left to guard against his Eruption hero power. Hopefully, look at that, it doesn't have ridiculous board wipes. Destroy all non-skeleton enemies, my ass. Okay, so he's way behind on cards now, and I've got the Shadow Word Death to kill this Doom Guard, which is good news for me. Okay, Cabal Shadow Priest is interesting. Oh, yeah, that's worth it, I think.
Let me change.
Because I can still kill this thing. This guy has charge. So I can attack with it right away. Draws a Soul Fire for my Cabal Shadow Priest. That seems silly. Actually, being a priest against this guy is pretty nice because you can just, as long as you get one minion out here that, you know, survives, you can keep healing it. I messed up. I should have played Holy Nova, and then all the heals would have actually allowed the Light Warden to deal enough damage to kill this guy. This hero ability is not as impressive as it looks, or so is my early estimation. This is the Void Caller. This is the new Warlock card. Let's kill him with a 15-2. Face the light, motherfucker. Should have taken a shower, says Hagen the Unclean. Alright. Well, if I win the next game, that'll be a quick video. I don't really want to put that guy into my deck. Who is our last Plague Quarter boss?
Just being nearby, Lotheb, causes your flesh to rot. So I recommend a melee class.
Let me get a Sludge Belcher. Now that I do like. In fact, that I think I would put into this priest deck in place of a Fen Creeper. I think in general that card is better than a Fen Creeper. So that's the 3/5 with Taunt, and on Pawn Death it gives you a 1/2 with Taunt. I think that's better than the Fen Creeper's extra health. Alright, so here's Lotheb. I guess that's the legendary you unlock for beating this quarter. It's the 5/5 for 5 with the Battle Cry. Enemies' spells cost an extra 5 mana next turn. Also, he has 75 health, which is interesting. In the last quarter, only the heroic minions had extra health values. This guy has more health, and in fact, he has more health than the heroic bosses. Deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. Well, I actually like this a lot. I mean, sure, it's very efficient damage, but it doesn't affect the board at all. So, it's pretty cool, I think. This thing's unfortunately going to kill my Pyromancer, unless I can buff it up a little bit. And now I need to heal this guy up. Don't forget to attack. Gotta get to work on this health. Okay, so this can't quite kill my Pyromancer yet. Let's see if he's going to attack or not. He's going to attack my face, which is a mistake, because obviously that allows me to kill him very easily. What is my play? I can play the Warden and just call it a day. Maybe kill this 3/2 before it guys. Or I can kill it, heal, and then Shadow Word Pain the other thing. What is better? Let's keep his board clear. Oh no! No! I am terrible at this game. I should have healed my Pyromancer first, then it would have lived. Oh my god, I'm sorry, folks. I am so sorry. Oh god, that Pyromancer would have been handy. I mean, at the very least, it could have killed this Death Charger. At the most, it could have done more than that. Oh my god. So being a priest against this guy seems pretty good because you can cancel most of the Necrotic Aura. Can't be targeted. That's a pretty good card. And it is an unlock, eventually. Alright, got my Holy Novas here. That's good. Let's do that and hit him in the face. Oh my god, I cannot believe. I actually just cannot believe. I didn't heal my Pyromancer. Hilarious. High freaking hilarious. Alright, what is this? Death Rattle, give all enemy minions +8 attack. What? The hell is that? Okay, how greedy do I want to be with this thing? Because I could just Holy Nova, kill it now, and, get this guy to be an 8-1, but I could try to, you know, get something else out on the field first. Okay, we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna heal my team, pass the turn, and we're gonna try to give everything +8 attack here. My opponent kills a minion, then plays a flesh-eating ghoul, like a pro. Deal 5 damage to a minion, summon a spore. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. I can't steal anything without these priests. So much as it pains me, let's do a Holy Nova. Crap, wait. If I do... Oh yeah, this works. Let's Holy Nova. Waste the power. Giving this thing a bunch of attack. I cannot get past the Sunwalker, though. We'll have to Shadow Word Death the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, kill the Sunwalker, and that's that. Too bad I couldn't hit him directly with it, but hopefully I can steal something with one of these priests, like, say, a Leper Gnome. That's nice. Not the greatest thing to steal, but pretty good. Alright, so we steal that. Heal up. Man, I cannot believe I lost that Pyromancer. I think this game would have been a hell of a lot easier. Okay. These things that give death spores are rather odd. I actually don't want to steal them, obviously. Okay. So I don't want to play this because if I do, I'd be forced to steal it. That's hilarious. Alright, well, let's play Northshire Cleric. Hit that thing. Heal. So now I've got these giant minions. I guess that's how you're supposed to go through Lothab's attack. Poison Seeds! Bull crap! So I lose my minions, but at least I get these trees. Stormers. Okay. Good. Okay, so this is good. Very good. Very good indeed. So here's how this works. Now what we do is the following. We play a Holy Nova, which heals my trees. I can now Holy Smite this thing. So my trees survive the punishment. I can swing for 20 damage. And he's got no minions. Dancing Swords is not a material card. This is an amusing boss fight. He gives you lots of tools to use his own spores against him. Let's draw a card. Steal some thoughts. Unless we get some kind of mass removal, we should be good to go. And indeed, we are. That is going to be enough damage. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Let's kill him like this. Well played. Oh, I forgot to emote to the previous bosses to see what they say in response. Okay, well anyway. That'll do it, pig. That'll do it. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and or subscribe, and we'll be back soon with the class challenges, which again is where you get a pre-made deck and you have to try to win the game with it. Alright, what do we get here? We get Lothab, of course. So who are the class challenges here? Mage and Hunter. Alright, so that's going to give us Duplicate and Web Spinner. I'm still looking forward to the Priest and the Warlock, I think, the most. Actually, the Warrior, too. The Warrior weapon is really sick. So, Mage and Hunter, whatever. I mean, the Hunter one, people have been waiting for that Web Spinner a lot. That's the 1/1 spider that when it dies, you draw a random beast, and it can be any of the playable beast cards. You can even get King Crush, or you can get something stupid like Young Dragonhawk. I don't know how good that really is. We'll find out, perhaps, in this class challenge, if they are in there. And apparently, this deck's going to have a lot of these web spinners. Well, I'll keep this opening hand. Comical as it is, I can play 3 web spinners in the first 2 turns, and then when they all die, I'll get a bunch of cards. So here's Lothab. It's the same boss as before, the Necrotic Aura, and a bunch of health. Presumably you have to wait until he uses these death spores, and then you buff up all your stuff and deal tons of damage. Seems easy. Is this entirely... Okay, I see what you did there, game. Looks like this is an entirely a web spinner deck. It's 30 web spinners or so, I'm guessing. Captain's Parrot! Well, that's an example of web spinner not at its finest. I imagine I don't have any pirates in this deck. This is just 1/1 for 2. Dancing Swords. Can't quite kill you, Dancing Swords. So I shall ignore you for now. Yep, it's all web spinners all the time. So I don't know if this is a class challenge so much as just like a fun thing. I probably, it just depends on total luck whether you win or not, what beasts you get, and what cards the opponent gets. Oh, web spinner, surprise. Okay, well, let's kill the flesh-eating ghoul. Hopefully we get some good beasts. King Suckla shows up. Great. Oasis Snapshot. I might actually end up playing that. Jungle Panther. Let's play the Panther and another web spinner. So the Panther I can kill the dancing swords. Since I'm not going to have any healing in this deck, I do need to be a little bit careful because, I mean, if he uses this, I mean, he can just get to the point where this Necrotic Aura will kill me. I'm actually getting raced down. There's really not much I can do about it. I don't know what I could have done about it. He's just going to start hitting me, and then he can pretty much Necrotic Aura me to death. It's a little bit scary. I don't really want to give him any bananas, so we're going to play... Well, let's kill the dancing sword, see what card we get. Oh, wait, I know what card I'm going to get. I'm going to get a web spinner. What was I thinking? Obviously. I have to throw all these web spinners at the opponent. Okay. Now, the buzzard's not as good as it looks because all it's going to do is give me more web spinners. Don't particularly need that. I'm just going to, you know, keep on keeping on. So there's the beast. Is that worth it, or is it better just to get more stuff onto the table? Well, let's do this. I'm going to play the buzzard, web spinner, web spinner, web spinner into web spinner. Get a web spinner. Now I can use a web spinner to kill that thingamaboob, which buffs up my big dumb beast. I'll kill that, and as long as he doesn't play any mass removal, I can just kill him next turn with ridiculous damage. Does he have anything? Poison seeds, boo! Well, at least I got a bunch of trees and a bunch of cards from all the web spinners. Okay. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna die in 4 turns. My hand is too full for the web spinners. Angry chicken, hilarious. Let's do the core hound. Hit him for 12 damage, which is a lot, but I really need one of those spores to come down, or else it's gonna suck. I don't really do enough damage. Death Gloom, perfect. So I get a spore here. I'll have to kill the dancing swords. Okay, he didn't use his hero ability, which is pretty foolish. Let's see. Do I have any charged creatures? I do not. So let's play the beast. Kill that. Do I have enough damage here? I have 50 damage plus 2 is 52 damage. So not enough to kill. Let's just play it extra cautious. Do that. Steady shot. Wow, this would be pretty much unwinnable without the spores. So I guess that's the puzzle element here. As long as it doesn't do any crazy damage, I should be fine. It's a 17-7. Thankfully, it doesn't have any charge. That has charge. Won't be enough to kill me, though. He's actually killing one of my trees. Doesn't matter.
My hand is too full.
Alright. I have to admit, I really enjoyed this class challenge. I really enjoyed the all web spinner deck. That's quite amusing. Really, more so, I think what's relevant is the fact that the death blooms make this winnable in the first place. Okay, let's do the mage. Let's see what comical things await us here. We're playing against Hagen the Unclean, so he's the guy with 1 mana, deal 2 damage to the leftmost minion, which seems really, really hard to deal with, but I found was not actually that big of a problem. Hagen the Unclean. Yes, that's what I just said. Okay. It's a secret deck. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fish for my minions, such as I might have here. Ooh, Karen Bloodhoof, that's cool. So it looks like it's a secret deck, and maybe what you're supposed to do is just let your minions die and not care. I am not gonna wait for the duplicate Loot Hoarder combo though. We're just gonna play the Loot Hoarder and call it a day. Don't see much of a point in pinging this thing. Sludge Belcher, very cool. Bit of a slow start though. I mulliganed my secrets, kept the Loot Hoarder, didn't even matter. Nerubian egg? Oh, that's cool. So you want to put that on the left so that if he uses eruption, the egg dies. Demon fire. Crap, I was actually going to demon fire or ping the Voidwalker. Oh, the Voidwalker is gonna get buffed anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and just duplicate here. So that after the Sludge Belcher dies, I am going to get 2 of them. I need some mass removal, and at the moment, I got nothing. I hope there's some Flame Strikes or Blizzards or something in here. Because he's just playing Zoo on me, and I don't have any answer to it. The Arcanist is not helpful in the slightest. I can't kill anything with that. Ah, God. What is this, a duplicate? Well, I'm going to play this because I have to. I have to get a creature down. Void Caller, okay. I'm just getting beaten down here. Beaten, beaten, beaten. Well, the Sludge Belcher will be very handy. It will hopefully save me some pain. So this is the Warlock unlock, which I'm really looking forward to. Very cool minion, a 3/4 for 4 with this Death Rattle that lets you play with some bad minions, and you know, you put them onto the table. Like you can play with, you know, whatever of that thing. What's it called? Like the guy that makes use of Mana Crystal, the Felguard. You can play with Doomguard and have that go on without having to discard cards. All kinds of good stuff. Okay, I think we need to play down another Sludge Belcher. That's more valuable to me than buffing this guy or playing another secret. I'm going to go ahead and also kill the Blood Imp to stop this minion buffing stuff. Note that this guy's not getting buffed anymore because I haven't played any secrets. I should have put the Sludge Belcher on the left. That was silly. He gets a Faceless Manipulator. No, he gets another one of these guys. That's a mistake. He probably should have just copied my Sludge Belcher. Oh, he gets a 6/6 into play for free. Awesome. Okay, does this deck seriously not have any Flame Strikes or Blizzards or anything? Your minions' Death Rattles trigger twice. Well, that's cute, but I'm about to die. 6 + 9 is, fuck, enough damage to kill me. Well, we have to play the Ice Barrier or else we lose. Let's play Nerubian Egg, and let's kill the Flame Imp. I hope he doesn't have any more minions or any demons, but this is probably an all-demon deck. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. This deck really doesn't have any mass removal. That's so obnoxious. How could it possibly? How could the mage deck not have like a single Flame Strike in it? If I could get just a Flame Strike, I would win. He actually erupts. That's very poor play. So he kills my Nerubian Egg, giving me a 4/4 and a shot in hell of catching up. But I'm at my last legs here. Spellbender, you're just not gonna help me. Okay, I have to play Sludge Belcher. It's the only thing I've got. And Counterspell won't help. Blood Mage is going to help. Spellbender won't really help. Okay, we got to play the... Well, I'm going to ping this. Kill these guys while he has nothing in his hand. Okay, so this guy's going to get killed by the Eruption. But I should be able to hang on as long as he didn't get removal. Yep, so that thing's going to die. Get one of these slimes. That dies. And he gets a Dread Infernal. That's bad. So now I'm faced with death from... Well... just about either of these guys. And I got no taunt, no nothing. What a load of horse crap. Well, is it possible he'd miss lethal? Probably not. Let's just concede. I'm going to try this again. It's been a pretty short video. This deck sucks. It has no taunt other than those Sludge Belchers and no removal. The other person can just play minions and you can never kill them. That's really dumb. Anyway, we're gonna see though, maybe I'll get a little bit luckier. And that game I didn't have a very fast start, and I drew a bunch of my 6-mana minions that I could never play because the opponent was just putting too much pressure onto the board. But perhaps if I get a faster start with my early Nerubian Eggs or something, I can do better. Okay, we're gonna mulligan all this stuff. Here's the legendary that will get unlocked in a later wing. Baron Rivendare, a 1/7 for 4 that makes all your Death Rattles trigger twice. Okay, so Nerubian Egg's what I was hoping for. The important thing is to keep this on the left so that the Eruption will kill it. Vaporize may be helpful later if I can kill some of his minions. So let's see if he'll actually use Eruption here. No, he's going to Demon Fire to buff the Voidwalker, which I'm relatively okay with. And of course ignore my egg, so he's smart enough to do that. Well, now I'm going to go ahead and play the Vaporize. Karen Tor Mage, then Vaporize is free. And hopefully he'll be dumb and just ignore my mage. I don't know what the odds of that are. We'll see. No, he kills the mage. Place the coin. Is he going to coin to do an eruption? He's going to play it. Ah, you suck. So the Death Charger looks like it's going to bite the Vaporize, which is not the greatest thing I could have hoped for. But it could be much worse. This is not the worst it's ever been. We now ping away this Voidwalker, play the Mad Scientist. And we're going to get a free secret from this guy. 2 for 2 with a pretty good death rattle. I'm rather pleased. What did we get? We got Duplicate. So that when this thing dies, I will get 2 of them into my hand. Amusing. Why would he do that? Hilarious. So now I get 2 Nerubian eggs. I'm not going to use them now, though. I'm going to use this MVP Sludge Belcher. Blah, blah. Okay, this is going infinitely better than the last game. I should have put the Sludge Belcher on the left. That would have protected my Nerubian. Silly me. He loves to put Demon Fire on his guys, but that's fine. Oh, he's Demon Firing my face. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, this is good now. This is very good. So we're going to play Undertaker. Play a pair of Nerubian eggs, both of which have a death rattle, so that guy grows to rather appreciable heights. It was a 3-4 for 1 mana, basically. Bane of Doom is going to kill my Sludge Belcher. He's going to get a demon. He's going to get a crappy one. And pass the turn. Wonderful. Alright. Let's play Karen. And sure, we'll kill this flame up. There's no reason to leave it alive. So this class challenge is not nearly as fun as the last one. My opponent uses a Faceless Manipulator to copy Nerubian Egg. Did I just see that? Did I just see Faceless Manipulator on Nerubian Egg? Is that what I just saw? Okay. So the Nerubian Egg, I can just ignore it. There's no reason for me to hit it. Let's play the Arcanist. Let's counterspell. Yeah, so this game was relatively easy. I think I just had a bad draw, or perhaps played horribly in the last game, which is the reason I lost. I'm not sure. But I do know that just like with the first wing, one of the class challenges was really cool and the other one kind of sucked. The Druid one was really great, I thought. The Rogue one was a load of garbage. Here, the Hunter one was really cool. And the Mage one kind of sucked donkey dick, if I'm being totally honest. Alright, so Void Caller means he is going to lose now. He can Eruption to kill Cairn, but it doesn't really matter, because he comes back. And my Arcanist is going to win it for me. Bibbidi boop. Very nice. Always emote when you play against the bosses to hear the funny things they say. So there's our duplicate. Probably not going to ever use that anytime soon or ever. But thanks for watching, folks. Please like and or subscribe if you enjoyed that. And I'll see you again soon, where I try the heroic challenge of the Plague Quarter. Take care, folks.